This Thanksgiving, millions across the country could be impacted by a powerful winter storm that could bring heavy snow and some of the coldest temperatures that we've seen so far this season, possibly getting down into the negatives in some places. Whether you're traveling or staying home, this storm could have major impacts on your plans. I'm Andrew, and in this video, we'll be going over the storm's timing, the overall areas affected, and generally what you can expect with the storm. So before we go ahead and get on into it, if you guys could help us out, we're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're so close, you guys. So if you could, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That way you guys can stay weather aware. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be discussing is the timing regarding this storm here. So believe it or not, actually right now, we do have ourselves a little bit of a clipper system that is impacting portions up there towards like northern Wisconsin, like northeastern portions here of Minnesota, but that's not the main storm. Now, the main storm will come a little bit later as we notice that there's a bit of precipitation across the west, entering areas out there by California. They've been getting a ridiculous amount of snowfall lately. So that snow will work its way here to the east. We will start to get a lot of precipitation falling across the upper elevations here of the Rockies. Note that the time is the 26th here, right around noon or so. We work our way further down in time, and we start to develop a low pressure here, out here right around the 27th, the day before Thanksgiving here for the morning, as we start to get maybe a little bit of snow developing out there towards Iowa, maybe towards Illinois, Indiana. And as we continue to work our way into the evening of the 27th, that's where things really start to kick up here. As we can see, a lot more heavier snow, more widespread snow starts to occur, and a little bit of rain out there towards the Tennessee Valley could occur as well. Now, we are watching the possibility for maybe a little bit of thunderstorm activity on the southern part, as there is enough instability to theoretically allow for storms, potentially severe thunderstorms. We'll have to see. I don't think there'll be anything tornadic, but I do think that there could be some storms possibly regarding wind damage and stuff like that, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. We work our way further down in time, and as we approach our way for the morning of Thanksgiving, a lot of that snow does kick its way up here across portions of Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York State, and portions of New England. Now, the coastal areas here of New England, these areas are likely going to just remain with rain, as basically the oceans surrounding the coast here are keeping the air relatively warm because of the warmth from the ocean. So then as we approach our way into the afternoon here, right around Thanksgiving, that snow will continue to work its way up to the northeast here overall, and that's where the model run ends. So we'll keep you guys posted. We'll keep you guys updated regarding the timing and stuff like that, but that's just a general idea of kind of when and where we could see those impacts. Now, it still is a little bit too early regarding how much snowfall we could see across these regions, although models like the GFS do suggest a widespread amount of around 1 to 3 inches being possible, with some locally higher amounts possibly out there towards New York, areas out there by Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Now, whenever we're taking a look here at the CMC model, basically the same thing, roughly right around 1 to 3 inches across portions here of the Northeast, the Ohio Valley possibly kicking up a couple of inches overall. And then, of course, whenever it comes to like the Icon model, it's a little bit less overall. Now, the NAM that we were looking at there regarding the timing and stuff like that, according to NAM here, we could see basically right around 1 to 3 inches. So it's not going to be an absolutely absurd amount of snowfall for Thanksgiving, but it will allow for the possibility of a white Thanksgiving. Now, what really makes this storm potentially significant and overall very impactful is the fact of not only heavy snow in some of those areas local to the northeast, but the really, really cold temperatures it could bring along with it. So taking a look here at the American GFS model run, you can see as we work our way down in time, we get this really powerful cold front that rolls its way through. It's going to kind of hit in two different waves. The first wave hitting here for right around the 26th, following a second wave that kind of hits right around Thanksgiving overall. Now, as we approach our way into the morning of the 29th, look how potentially cold it could get here. Areas up there towards North and South Dakota possibly could be seeing in the negative sub-zero temperatures out there. Some regions in even the negative 10s, up there towards Canada, maybe even the negative 20 degree Fahrenheit range. This is not wind chill. This is actual temperatures overall. And as we work our way a little bit further down in time here, basically for the morning of the 30th, that freezing point works its way all the way down to the southeastern U.S. But look at this, the Midwest, upper Midwest here into the teens and the 20s out there towards the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic and portions of the Northeast here kind of in the 30s. So there is a lot of cold air to come with this storm. So with that being said, there is a possibility for a lot of snow, especially heavy accumulations in some of those upper elevations of the Northeast, as well as a lot of cold air coming down from this storm here. Overall, it is going to be a pretty impactful Thanksgiving regarding this system. Now, with all that being said, guys, I do want to go ahead and say happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful wonderful night with plenty of food and a lot of good times with your friends and your family out there. I just want to go ahead and say thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for being amazing. I love all of you guys. I want to keep you guys prepared. Whenever it comes to this weather, knowing how crazy it can be sometimes, but we'll keep you guys updated with everything regarding the snowstorms, the hurricanes. I think they're done for the year. Thankfully, we're getting at the end of hurricane season now, and obviously, severe weather and stuff like that. We'll be here to cover this with you guys. It's an honor. I really do appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you for letting me do what I love doing. But alrighty, everybody. Well, once again, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And alrighty, everybody. You guys have a great night. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family. Help spread the word. And alrighty, everybody. Thanks for joining. We'll see you guys later on. Peace out, my friends. Catch y'all in the next one.